Hello guys and welcome back. It has been so long since I have seen you, and for that I apologize, and I know I promised to get this video out like 2 days ago and I have not been able to. Things have been crazy. Am I centered in this shot? I think maybe I'm not, but I don't feel like adjusting the tripod, so just, I'm sorry, live with it. And I'm looking in the viewfinder right now, which is a rookie move, but it's like auto-focusing over there, not on my face, which is weird. So as you all know, we were moving into an apartment. Thursday, we had Thanksgiving. I had some footage for that, but there was something wrong with my microphone, so all of it's like, and like, no girl, nope, I'm not putting that on the internet. And I could like montage it, but a lot of it was like me, you know, talking and vlogging, so that's a no-go, unfortunately. So Thursday was fine. Friday we were set to move into the apartment, so I went with my mom and we started bringing stuff in and unpacking it, and I started doing a little house tour. This is where you walk in. This is the door. There's a porch out there. If we turn it around, this is the kitchen. There's my beautiful mother who's very sick and thankfully still helping me. Hi Liza. There's gonna be a refrigerator right there. It's getting delivered on Saturday. And there will be a washing machine and a dryer right here. So then you come over here to the right is the bathroom. It's just this tiny little bathroom. When I was doing the tour for the bathroom is when I saw my first ever, and I mean ever, I have never seen one before, a roach. I didn't even know if it was a roach. I thought maybe it was a bug. I actually think I called it, you'll see in the clip, but I think I called it a anteater, but I think I meant earwig because an anteater is an aardvark, like Arthur.
A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K. 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 A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K.
This is the bathtub. It's dirty because Eliza went in there yesterday and it was wet because whatever, they must have rinsed it out after they were done painting and her feet were dirty. Toilet paper holder, mirror, sink thing. There's a bug. Ew. Ew, is that a roach? What's a roach look like?
I have no idea.
Or is that an anteater? Ew, there's another one. I had no idea. I'm like, whatever, it's one bug. I brought stuff over and set up the kitchen, and it was starting to come together really, really nicely. We're getting some things set up. Look at how cute this is gonna look, guys. All this stuff. I got a tea kettle. I bought this, but I already have one in here.
Andy was impressed.
From when I lived in the condo.
My first speech, I got a 65 on.
And then
So
we got cups, water bottles, cleaning supplies. This is gonna be for Eliza's formula. Right now, I don't know why Harrison stored his coffee in there. This is obviously going in the living room on those shelves that I got. This, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Sink. Where's Eliza?
Can we pick all these up?
She's making a big mess. She's just gonna, oh, those. You need help? Okay, I'll give you help. Here you go. So the first load of stuff is moved. I can't wait for my washer and dryer to go right here. And then my fridge will go here. We'll have a table here. Although this floor is very crooked, I don't think I can have a table here, Mom.
Yes, you can.
It's like standing on a mountain. It's like standing on a mountain.
Where did you get these magnets from? They're all boxes.
Lizzie got them for me for my birthday. Aren't they really cute? These Fox magnets. I gotta take them obviously out of these bags. I don't know why my mom's leaving plastic on a heater. You got something to say for yourself, Jen?
Leave me alone, I don't feel good.
Okay. I was super excited to get all of my decorations up and move in. So Friday night, I invited 2 of my friends over, Geraldine and Vivi. I've known Geraldine for a very, very, very long time, and Vivi is her girlfriend, who I've known now for probably about a year. So I was so excited to have them come over because they lived right around the corner and we were going to be so close and we were going to get to hang out all the time. So I get to the apartment and I'm waiting for them. While I'm waiting for them, I see a bug crawling and I'm not sure what it is. So I stomp on it, but it looks like the one in the bathroom. So then I start thinking, this really must be a roach. I'm not sure though, I've never seen one. So they get there and they bring gifts for Eliza. They got her like 3 outfits, a pair of pajamas, a winter coat, a hat, and mittens. It was so sweet. I love them so much. They are literally the best friends a girl could ask for. Like, they're great. You might have seen them on, I'm sure they've been on the vlog before, but not for a very, very long time. So if you've been here a very long time, you might actually remember them. And so when they got there, I was like, guys, I think I saw a roach. I'm not really sure if it's a roach. And so Geraldine's like, let me see, where is it? So I bring her to where I had squished the bug. And she's like, yeah, you know what, I don't know, it could be, but it's squished now, so I can't really tell. And then we saw 2 more on the kitchen walls. And I'm like, Geraldine, look, there's more. And she's like, yeah, those are baby roaches. And then, guys, I saw one like this big in the kitchen. Like, literally, I'm not even being dramatic. Like, this big in the kitchen. I'm like, no, not okay. Why are there so many roaches? I've never even seen one before. What is this? So, I text the landlord. I say, hey, so-and-so, there are roaches here. He said, okay, contact so-and-so and let him know. He'll set something up with the exterminator. So I call the guy he tells me to contact, and I'm like, hey, this is Emery from this address. I just wanted to let you know that there are a ton of roaches here. And he said, oh, that's weird. We just exterminated. I can send an exterminator out Monday. And I was like, okay, let me know when it's exterminated, and I will continue moving my things in, because at this point, I am not bringing anything else here. Friday night, I was back at my parents', and I was planning on sleeping at the apartment, but then I decided not to because of the roaches. So we were back at my parents' house, and I was thinking about it, and I was talking to my stepdad, and he said, it's possible that they actually didn't even exterminate the apartment, and they're just telling you that they did. I was talking to him and saying, if they already exterminated and there are still roaches, then I don't want to live here. This is disgusting. I've never seen a roach before in my life, and it's not like I had lived there and then all of a sudden there were roaches. Like, I was just moving in. The first of the month is not even until this weekend, so my first month didn't start until December 1st. So I'm moving in, and there are roaches, and I don't understand if they send an exterminator why there are still some. So I text the landlord and I say, look, I don't want the apartment basically with the roach situation, and I saw a bunch. It's not like I just saw one or there was just the one dead one. If you guys had exterminated, maybe there would have been one dead one that got left behind. He texted me back and said, you guys will be fine. We will have them come and exterminate again. They're a big company. If there's any issues, if you see any more, we'll keep sending them, but you guys should be fine. And I told him, you know, my daughter is essentially allergic to protein. God forbid she were to eat a roach. She could literally die from it. It's not like a risk I'm willing to take. He just kept insisting and insisting and insisting that that we would be okay and that the roach situation would get taken care of. And he was very, very pushy that night. And I ended up telling him, like, I'm really sorry. It's just not the right apartment for us. So then the next day, good morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. It was morning with that first clip. I don't feel good, Eliza, and I just took a nap. My head hurts. I feel like I have a fever. Oh, I'm so tired. What am I trying to tell you? Oh, we're not moving anymore. I went and oh, my mom's feeling my head for a fever. You're hot. Your hands. We're not moving. We started moving our stuff in yesterday, and there's frickin' roaches. I've never seen a roach in my life before yesterday. Absolutely not moving my kid into that environment. So today I'm going to get my stuff out, and I told the landlord I'm not moving in, and he's like, oh, the apartment turned out beautiful for you. We can send an exterminator again. So you're telling me you already exterminated and there's still roaches? No. Nope. Heck to the no. So I will be getting my stuff out of there, and we will not be moving. We will be staying with my parents, which, whatever, it is what it is. It's not like we haven't been here her whole life anyway. It's not the end of the world. But it's disgusting. Like I said, I've never seen a roach before in my life, and I'm not about to live with them. No way. I actually was taking a bath with Eliza, and he called me and left me a message and explained that, when they exterminate, the roaches are kind of pulled out of their home, and then they're in the home, and then they die, or something to that effect, and that the apartment had come out beautiful for us, and he would hate to see us not take it. Now, I, like I said, was in the bath with Eliza at this point, and then we went upstairs, and we took a very long nap together, and I told him, no, I'm just very uncomfortable with the situation. I am not taking the apartment. There's nothing he could have said that would have changed my mind because it was made up. I was not having my daughter live there. I then texted him saying that I would get the remainder of my stuff out of there by that night and leave the keys. And he responded by telling me he had another apartment available on the first floor, 2 bedrooms in the same town, but it's like almost the city, but there's not enough occupants, but it has like the city feel. Like there's some good parts and there's some bad parts, and this apartment was in a very bad part of town, so I had to tell him I wasn't interested because then I don't want Eliza's safety to be like in question all of the time. There's drugs and violence and stuff I don't want my daughter around. I told him, no, that's okay. We're just going to, for now, stay with my parents. I'm just not comfortable with the way he was so pushy about me taking the apartment. I just wasn't comfortable with him anymore as a landlord. I did give him $1,600, which I don't think I will get back. Now, I never signed a lease or anything, so I'm sure I could take it to court, but then I have to take time off of work, and I'm switching jobs, and I don't know if I actually mentioned that your girl got a new job. I start December 6th. Yay! Pays more money, so I'm excited. Do not feel like going to court and dealing with all of that to get it back, because I could get it back, but it would just be a giant mess, and I feel bad. I told him I'd take the apartment, and he was set on like at least a year's rent, and now he's not, and I feel bad. But at the end of the day, I have to take my daughter's safety and health into consideration. There were a few things also wrong with the apartment that I didn't notice when we went to see it. Nothing was up to code, like the stairs leading up to the apartment, because it was on the 3rd floor, which was stunk. They were like really rickety and crooked, and I didn't really notice because we had gone and it was such like a quick in and out when we had first viewed it. So that was my fault. I knew nothing of the neighbors. So really it was my fault, and I feel terrible, and I feel like I let Eliza down, and she was going to have her own space and her own room and her own playroom, and it was going to be great, and we were going to have fun and play make-believe and jump on couches, and then it just all fell apart. So that's where I've been. I've just been feeling really bad about the whole situation, and I didn't really want to put it out on the internet because it's like embarrassing. I almost like a apartment with cockroaches, but I love you guys, so I always want to be honest, and I had mentioned that we were moving, and then now we're not moving, so I needed an explanation, and I didn't want to leave you guys kind of in the dark about what happened, because if I don't talk about it, I think talking about it to you guys right now is really helping me like come to terms with the fact that like it is okay, we are fine, we will be fine. Eventually we will find something, but I think I learned my lesson not to jump on the first thing I'm offered because it could end up disastrous. I've been thinking about Vlogmas. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it, but I want to get out all the Vlogmasy videos, like the Christmas wish list and what I got my kid for her stocking and what I got her for presents, and I want to do all of that this month, so I can't promise a video every day, but I'm going to promise more videos in December than I put out in November. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, we'll see you in our next video. Dream big, Al. It's a kind and beautiful world. We hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.
Whoa, where were you?
Eliza. Eliza,
What?
are you supposed to be up there?
No,
Get down then. Get off the table. Get off of the table. Get off. What do you want?
help you.
You want what?
Help you.
You want help you? You want me to help you?
I want to help you.
Okay, I'll help you. Come on. There. Don't throw. Naughty.